Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot card reading. We are going to get started here in just a minute, but first I want you to hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. When you do this, you're going to receive all of your notifications as soon as you hit that bell also, and you will not miss any of your tarot card readings here. We are going to get straight into things. We're going to find out your current energy through our oracle reading, and then we will bring those together and confirm tarot reading through the cards. Okay. Whoop. Hold on. All right, let's get into this reading. Let's find out currently where you are. And after that, through tarot, we'll find out about the current self as also a personal theme for your month into your love outlook, your money outlook, spiritual, biggest obstacle, and a likely action or a likely outcome for your month of May. Let's get into this reading. Excited to see where Sagittarius is headed this month. All right, here we go. Okay, so currently in a place of trying to rejuvenate. You're currently in a place of just maybe dealing with some self-care stuff, whether this is resistant or not, or it's just something that you are in generally just doing that is definitely surfacing in the current energy, as well as something to do with speaking up about something creatively that you do or something that you have a passion for, but you're lacking any sense of claim on it. So when I'm talking about speaking up or raising, your voice and allowing yourself to talk and be like, hey, this is mine, make sure you're claiming everything that is yours, claiming creatively, art-wise, you name it, all of those things, anything that you have ambition for, things that drive you, however unfolds. If you inevitably unfolded this particular thing, claim it. Don't walk away. Don't not talk about it. Don't not speak up about it. And make sure to definitely check in with that self-care, especially if there's a resistance with it. We are going to get into your tarot reading and we will just confirm those cards, okay? All right, here we go. This is the best part. This is tarot cards. The juicy part. These tarot cards are very big gossipers. They're the big gossipers. All right, finding out about the current self, personal theme for this upcoming month of May. Finding out what the universe needs to let you know, Sagittarius, so you can set some intentions, set some goals. Yeah, just not changing your view on something here. So currently in your current energy, just kind of confirming the allowance of, lacking any sense of giving yourself a moment to rejuvenate or to revamp or to renew or to find any kind of stillness or surrendering to anything here. Just really being kind of beside yourself, upside down on things with that. Self-care stuff is definitely something that is currently within and around your energy. There's something to do with trust. You could be dealing with somebody who is an earth sign and they are younger than 30, most likely. This trust has a lot to do with something as far as any of your material aspects, or somebody who might be a little greedy and you thought they were dependable. They could even be really selfish and just kind of very passive and careless about, you and your relationship with them, and whatever your connection is with them. There's definitely some sort of financial involvement, or there's just some physical relationship that is involved. So you could even just be dealing with this person and dealing with them physically. Okay. But getting into any closure in your current moment is lacking. You're not having conversations with this person. You're not talking to this person. And you're definitely in a place where you guys need to find closure, and you just haven't gotten into that place because of the hostility. Have some faith, move forward and find closure, get into a safe space. But this is just, uncomfortable to be in a place where, your beliefs are being tested and you feel like you're not rational, sound mind. It is an uncomfortable place. So make sure to get to an ending there. Your love outlook is 10 of Wands is just indicating to me that the burdens of this situation or of this passion or this fire or whatever this was is going to find some sort of completion. So you'll get into a closure with the love situation. Let's find out a little bit more about it. Okay, so you could be dealing with a water sign or that earth sign, just depending on how this resonates for you, or just not specifying the zodiac sign. It's just completely however it is for you. Queen of Cups energy, there's definitely, this person is very empathetic normally. You do have a connection with this person. This person created some sort of chaos, some sort of conflict. And you or they feel like they're revengeful, okay? But the communication is because you have knowledge now of what it actually is. So whatever happened, whatever conflict was brought up with the Five of Swords in your upright position, I just feel like there's definitely some sort of unfairness and confusion with the information, and you're feeling like hostile, like there's a huge hostility within and around it. Okay. Just make sure to check in with yourself. You don't want to like shift the power here and really allow them to take the power and you to be stuck with the shitty energy. Okay. Let's get into a money. 6 of Wands, 9 of Swords. All right. Achievements, honey. Achievements. This could be anything dealing with kind of whatever it is that pushes you, you strive for, whatever gives you ambition in life, whatever, makes you tick. This is something that you kind of keep looking back on old achievements, and it helps to keep pushing you forward, or lack of achievements in the past. And this really helps push you into those glories or those amazing things that you want to happen, the things that you have passion for and you want to make money with. Maybe this is definitely something that you look back on to, get a little bit of movement, get a little bit of, push. The trauma within your life is not being cleared up. And that is definitely affecting your finances for some reason. And especially in this upcoming month of May, karmically, you need to deal with that. You're feeling it. You're feeling certain things. You're feeling the depth of it. You're feeling probably extremely tired, exhausted. You're feeling like emotional. Maybe there's definitely some resistance to dealing with this trauma, but this trauma will clear up a lot of things, especially anything that is within the past or having to do with finding resolve. It's just a great way to explore and get feeling better. Like, it's literally a really great way to do that. Let's find your spiritual outlook here for your month of May. All right. So spiritually, there's no way. There's a lot of self and ego on the situation here. That's kind of the situation at the hand on the clock. Okay. So you're not much on being the safety type of person. You're not much on being, in a stable situation as far as, I don't know, depending on something. It's like something physical. It's almost like you feel like your hard work is not going to pay off, especially spiritually. So you feel as if like, okay, I'm going to dive into this. I'm going to dive into my traumas. I'm going to get into my shadow stuff. I'm going to get into all of the energy work and all of the shit work and the grunt work of spiritual, just to say that it didn't work. You're scared if you put a bunch of work into it, there will be no payout. Okay. And that is holding up the fact that it actually is going to pay out. Okay. But in your upcoming month of May, if you set an intention to really kind of like push yourself towards those types of things, the inner work, then maybe you can get into a place where you're just kind of perfecting that. And you're just kind of moving ahead, getting in, as much as you can as far as sense of safety. Getting in any of those aspects into your life is super important. Stability brings dependability. I don't want to see you in a place where you're just kind of like overly working and not dealing with your inner self. That's not a great place to be, but that's currently where you're headed. Okay. Especially in your month of May. You're definitely not wanting to learn. Yeah. Page of Swords in reverse. You're not wanting to learn about it either. You just could care less. Just like, I don't care about this information. I'm not going to do anything with this information. So what do I need it for? So it just confuses you. And it makes you think that, even if I did get into that place, I would put in all this work and it would reap no benefit to me. Okay. That's how you're feeling. I get it. It fucking sucks doing spiritual work. It fucking sucks doing inward work. And it fucking sucks getting into that shadow work. It sucks. It fucking sucks. It feels like shit. And you're like, I'm doing all this stuff and I feel like shit. But you're still doing the move. You're still going through the motions. You're still moving through things because you're tapping in. You're leveling up. You're transitioning. You're shifting. You're finding yourself. But it's going to turn into bitter Betty as soon as you fucking resist it. As soon as you're like, nope, universe, I'm not. Well, the universe says yes, and they win. Okay? So just do what you're told. Okay, let's get into the biggest obstacle here. All right, obstacle for you is an obsession. SAG. All right, something you're tying yourself to. You tie yourself to something, and it's almost like a really bad habit, okay? And it's something that you won't walk away from, but you're not chained to. You're not like, deep, heavy blocks on your legs and, no way out. There's literally a way out, okay? There's a way out. But most times at a none, it's not something we're ready to deal with, or it's not something that we want to let go of. And it's not like, we're doing it in like the most harmful way possible. We just are doing it. And that's just what it is. It's self-sabotage. That's where it's headed. The reason that you do it is, again, for this comfort, the Nine of Pentacles. There is a comfort, some sort of like tangible or physical stability. It could even have a lot to do with the fact that it brings you contentness, okay? And you feel like it's almost going to be okay. It's almost okay. Is it though? If you're obsessed with it and you're constantly keeping yourself in it, even though it may not be good for you, it doesn't bring you any passion. It brings you nothing besides lack of direction and really not feeling needed. It brings you feeling not needed, okay? Your person could be a fire sign. Somebody around you could be a fire sign, but this is the biggest obstacle, is this fire sign. There's a lack of passion. There's no fire coming from them for you, but you're still tied to them. So that's where that is at. And that's because they bring you comfort because, again, there's a stability in knowing who you're around, who you're kissing, who you're, hugging. Like there's this, brings stability, especially if you've got memories with them. So it is a thing. It's a thing. All right. So a likely outcome is there will be an exchange between the two of you. Making a final decision or making some sort of effort is going to be resisting. You're not inspired to get into that place. You're not wanting to find, closure or get into a place of balance. You may not even communicate with this person. And I mean, you're fooling yourself if you really think that you've bounced back from this person, because this Four of Swords in reverse is just indicating that because of the lack of communication and how much conflict and hostility it brought into your life, you legit are not finding any sort of healing, okay? You're not going to make a decision. You're not going to find healing. You're not going to be, pushing forward and finding balance within your life. You're not going to be healing, okay? Okay. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, so even after this whole moment, there could definitely be some sort of situation in which you kind of just like go back into that. You find change in whatever it is emotionally you were dealing with. You are looking for structure. You're looking for some sort of discipline within a relationship, especially when you're kind of like moving towards any kind of like bringing together of somebody or finding any kind of like cooperation or peace in a relationship. But it's all about like needing to really find some balance. You need to love yourself first. But you could even be a father, or you could be dealing with a father. I don't know, however that resonates, but I just feel like, the choices that you're going to make, or you will make a decision by the end of May. Yeah, you're going to resist the fuck out of it, but you're going to probably get into this growth. You're going to keep growing whatever it is that you emotionally were, contributing to, or, creating as a family, bringing together a father and somebody who's the high priestess energy, somebody who has a deep inner voice, somebody that you can find peace with and love. Okay. Please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would, please and thank you. Go ahead and click that bell. When you click the bell, you will receive all of Hangman's future tarot card readings for you, specifically Sagittarius. You won't miss a thing, okay? Please go ahead and check out the video that does pop up. It's going to be your love reading for May of 2022, and it will be predictions. So check it out and share, like, and follow on your social media if you would, please and thank you. Other than that, I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your month. We only have a couple days. Enjoy.